Welcome to 2023 Boys Countdown. I am Terry Foy, CEO of Inside Lacrosse here at Homewood Field on the campus of Johns Hopkins University inside Baltimore, Maryland, and we are underway with Next Level Spartans 2025's taking on Long Island Legacy Rush Red 2025's. Next Level Spartans come away with the opening faceoff. Round ball. Jason Wigman comes up with it, and Derek Sturdivant get things started for Next Level Spartans club, comprised largely of athletes out of the DC area, taking on a team that, as their name suggests, comes from about a 20 square mile radius, largely in Suffolk County on Long Island. There we see shot goes wide. Trevor Phipps with the first attempt for Next Level. He will go to work against Legacy Rush goalie Drew Walendowski. First half goaltender, and we get action started. Phipps once again draws a slide, and we get a nice takeaway from Christopher Inzerillo. Legacy comes up with possession. Mason Solomon worked it down low. Owen Donnellan comes near side to AJ Fairs. Fairs' father Brett, one of two coaches for this Legacy Rush team. He and Tom Zumo joining forces, merging clubs, Long Island at this class here in order to strengthen the squad. Mason Solomon initiates from up top, drops down low to Fairs. Fairs being guarded by Will Taylor. Carries right side up the hash, rolls back to his left. Works it through X to Donnellan. Donnellan also trying upside the right hash. Ball works back around to Riley. Riley goes inside. Jack Kalinowski puts the attempt wide. 16 seconds remaining on the shot clock. We've got 9:45 to go in the first quarter. We are playing NCAA rules here on Homewood Field. For a lot of these athletes, this is going to be among the first times they've played with the shot clock, but a decent number of players coming from seeing Long Island private schools, both in terms of their home competition and on the road, have played a number of games as well. We saw a nice double team there, and Next Level Spartans clear, get things started. Ball up top now to Devin Stewart. Stewart with a nice shake, goes to his right, draws a double, passes high. Thomas Petty can't wrangle it in. Now we got a ground ball scrum on the far sideline. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll go to Legacy Rush. Walendowski starting the clear. Alan McLaughlin settles, works it over to Ryan Parker. Parker dodging a short stick, rolls back to his right, looks for a shot, and he says a bouncer in. Kevin Kane takes it off the body, gathers the rebound, and starts the clear for Next Level Spartans over to Will Taylor on the near side. Back to Kane. Cross-field pass over to Dominic Sarno. Sarno clears ahead. Charlie Field handles and moves it forward to Thomas Petty as he waits for his team to sub on. Ball comes near side to Devin Stewart, and his attempt up high is caught by Walendowski. Legacy Rush looking to clear, set up their third possession of the game here. Andrew Kavanaugh squaring up on the far side against Colin Guest. Moves it through X to Donnellan, near side to Bears. But a big two-man game at X. Fair's carries upside, right hash, draws the double. And that's a nice play by DeSarno to get the ball on the ground. Fair's able to regather, but still being hounded into the corner. Ball on the ground once again, but it remains with Legacy Rush. Finally, Charlie Fields able to gather, and he's got plenty of green space on the near side as he clears up substitution box side, throws ahead to Lacey Rice, who carries into the offensive end. Kavanaugh settles on the far side, tries to test it, comes near side, throws up top third of Ant. We have a dodge to the middle, shot goes wide. Next level will reset with 45 seconds left in the shot clock, 5:50 to go in the first quarter. Nice inside roll, and ooh, excellent save there by Walendowski. Gets his body in front of it and manages to control the rebound. And once again, Legacy Rush clear. Mishandled exchange pass up top there between Mason Solomon and Ryan Parker will give the ball back to next level. Field re-triggers over to Kane, cross-field pass, Matthew Bailey. Phipps carries into the offensive zone. He'll settle. Ball up top to Sturdivant. Walendowski continuing with his impressive start to this game. Goals proved to be incredibly scarce. We are 8 minutes in and yet to see anybody get on the board. Ooh. Ryan Parker does a nice job getting topside, but Kevin Kane is there to make the stop. Next level tries to capitalize in transition, but once again, Walendowski is equal to the effort. And the end-to-end action persists. Once again, mishandled exchange pass up top, but Legacy Rush able to maintain possession. Solomon goes down the right alley, and his high-to-high effort goes wide. Donnellan will restart. 40 seconds left in the shot clock, 2:30 to go in the first quarter. That feeding pass is attempt is high from X, but Jack Kalinowski is able to gather. He dodges, sweeps across the top to his left, and his high-to-high effort opens the scoring on this game Legacy Rush takes a 1-0 lead with about 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. We'll see whether or not that's the loosening on the can opener that this game needed in order to get some action going as far as the goals. Ball goes to the next level on a faceoff violation. Lacey Rice carries in to the offensive end, lays it off for Andrew Kavanaugh. Alan Guest maintains possession at the midline. Guest carries near side, pounded by Maxwell Bowers. Moves the ball over to Thomas Petty. Petty lays it off. Stewart sets a pick up top, gets it back. Lays it off to Petty. Petty goes behind. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Guest tries to get to his right. Up top to Stewart. Stewart's effort goes just wide. Next Level gets on the board with less than 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. That is going to do it for first quarter action. Tied 1-1 after 12 minutes of play here at Homewood Field. The 2023 Boys Countdown. We'll be back momentarily with more countdown action. Welcome back to Homewood Field for second quarter action. We are tied 1-1. Next Level 2025s versus Long Island Legacy Rush 25s. Chase Noyes getting Next Level on the board with less than 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. We are here at the 2020 countdown. The countdown is on to September 1st. We're about 45 days out from the moment of first contact between members of the class of 2023. Class of 2025. College coach, Division I coaches are able to talk about we're rising into their junior year of high school. I am joined now by Aiden Herman, who's Mad Dog National 2025 team is going to be taking part in the second game here, taking on 2A's 25s in.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. It's great to be back.
No doubt. So this is the second time that we've done this event, and obviously last year, kind of a special moment, a little bit of a mistake, but we had the lights turn off right before the championship game, and then we had this epic showing as everything, and the lights came back on, and it kind of felt like, an NFL team walking out of the tunnel, getting ready for game action.
Yeah.
And it really just kind of, it sealed the vibe for, I think, what the folks that wanted to bring this idea to life wanted to see. How do you explain the vision and how it came to?
I mean, it was pretty awesome. I mean, obviously it threw a little wrench in the plan, but it ended up being a lot more fun for the guys. A lot of guys were in the huddles doing dance-offs on the field. I mean, both the teams came together, had a little dance-off. It was a lot of fun. I think it kind of just gave us a little more momentum heading into the game. Guys were really juiced up by the time the lights came back on, just ready to go. So, it was a lot of fun. I know a lot of our families who were here last year really enjoyed the experience, being able to do the tour of the campus, be here at such a prestigious place. Pretty awesome for them. And coming into year two, obviously a great slate of games tonight, and we're excited to get back after it.
And we see William right there with a nice back check to gain possession for next level. They settle here with about 10:45 to go in the first quarter, 50 seconds left on the shot clock. So this is a Mad Dog National team. You guys are largely comprised of players from Southern California, as we see Anthony Mancinelli get next level, the lead, 2-1, first lead in this game. But for this Mad Dog squad, how do you describe how you've come together, what type of team you are, and what you've got looking forward to against this 2A squad coming up here at the bottom of the hour?
Yeah, I think this team is kind of, I think the 24 class was uniquely a offensive heavy team. I think this year with the 25 national team, we're definitely pretty loaded on the defensive end. We definitely have some star power there and some star power on the offensive side. But, it is kids from all over. We got a bunch of Colorado, Washington, Texas, some Jersey guys, obviously, too. But getting them to come together and play together is an awesome thing. I think, Brock Rossi at the X, he does a lot for us. You'll see him carry the ball and initiate a ton of offense for us. And then, like I said, kind of defensively, we have a number of polls who we think are going to have a very busy September. So,
as far as that, in terms of the way the summer has gone and where we are on the recruiting calendar, the summer is winding down, and I'm sure guys are starting to shift their focus from their performance to how they're going to navigate this process, which is individualized and unique for every player. But at the same time, a lot of folks, I'm sure, look to you for guidance and advice. What do you tell them?
Yeah, I think the number one thing is everyone's process is going to be different. Don't really focus on who's coming off the board early or, how many calls you're getting on September 1st. I think it's a really long process. We still have a number of 24s who are looking to find their home still. So just understanding it doesn't all happen, all at once. September 1st is just the start, and just staying patient and, trusting the process a bit is obviously the most important thing. And, I'd say, our 24 class specifically, right, they had, I think we had 10 guys come off the board after the summer before fall started, and then we had another 10 commit after, fall tournament. So, that's kind of the benchmark for us, just letting guys, making sure that they understand that it's going to be different for everybody, and to just keep, taking care of the controllable things that they can.
Devin Stewart extending next level's lead out to 3-1 with a nice right-handed jump shot, and we see a change in goal here for Legacy Rush. Brendan Carroll coming on for Drew Walendowski. How has the summer gone for this Mad Dog national team, and are you familiar with this 2A squad that you're going to be playing?
So it's been, this national team's played together once at Naptown. I don't think they've kind of performed as well as they would have liked. They still put up a pretty good, I think they ended up going 3-2 at it. But this will be kind of their second time all coming together. We had to go through some stuff that we needed to do better, obviously talk about some of the sustains and things we did well, but I fully expect them to come out guns blazing, ready to rock tonight. And then, I think just getting out here, keeping the ball moving. Sometimes when you have these national teams that you play together, everyone's kind of trying to show what they can do individually, just being unselfish, passing twice, passing twice, going again. That's where they'll find the most success on the offensive side of the ball. And in terms of, 2A, I think they saw them once at Crab Feast with like our East Elite squad. It was a 2-goal game, so the national team hasn't faced off against them just yet. But I feel pretty confident that they'll it'll be a competitive game and we'll come out on top.
Eric Heimlich getting the lead back, or the deficit, back to 1 for this Legacy Rush team as he picks up the ground ball off the face-off wing, carries down to the offensive end, hammers a high-to-low shot past Kane. Ball goes back to Next Level on a face-off violation, and once again we see Stewart initiate from up top, lays it off to Petty. Petty goes to work on the near side, back up top to Stewart, over to Colin Guest. One of the added elements of this event is that we actually have 2 fields in play right now, as we see Mencinelli get it back again. Now 4-2 Next Level. That's his second of the game, and his ability to operate from X really demonstrating how difficult of a guard he is back there, how smooth he is operating with the ball in his stick. And it appears that Legacy Rush is going to have to look at some game plan adjustments in order to send a slide earlier if he's going to be guarded by a short stick back there. But as I said, we've got a second field going on in the practice field, which is just behind Homewood Field, and that's where the 26 is. Same 4 teams are squaring off. So an opportunity to essentially create a almost like a feeder experience for these guys to be ready if the time comes for them next year.
Definitely, yeah, it's really cool. There's 4, the teams that are playing at the 26 level. They're all I think they're all top 20 teams, right? So it'll definitely be very competitive. Our 26 national teams. Probably, honestly, one of the better teams ever come through the program. We won Club Nationals in the fall. Our next event out was Naptown. Lost a 1-goal game in the Naptown Championship to an awesome DC Express team. And then, we just left, the Long Island Summer Showdown 2 days ago. Played up there, went 4-0. We saw Next Level at the Naptown semis. We won by 1 in an overtime game. They're obviously a very capable team. And, obviously the Legacy team and the 2A team, they got some studs on it too. So, yeah, I think it's a loaded event at the 26 level too. And it's a great opportunity for these guys to kind of come, do the same thing as the older guys, get the campus tour, play on a prestigious field, under the lights, and obviously a great, broadcast for them. Being able to do it on IL YouTube TV is pretty awesome.
See Quinn Riley initiate from up top, speed dodge across the top of the box, right on the right wing. He finds Owen Gaines in the middle, but his shot goes wide, and Legacy Rush now resets with AJ Jafairs on the near side. Riley taken down at X, regains his footing. We get our first shot clock violation, and that actually raises a really good question. How many of your players on your team have played college rules?
I honestly think none of them have played college rules before. They're all asking about it. Obviously, it's definitely going to be different for them. Luckily, I think our Mad Dog team, we played pretty fast paced, but it'll be interesting to see us. We're going to have to make some adjustments with the first time them in being in this situation and, getting close to those shot clocks, having to pull it early. So we'll see how they do, but it's definitely going to be I think for a majority of them, it's going to be the first time that they're playing these rules. So.
Well, with that, Coach Aiden Herman, we're going to let you get back. I know you got a game to prepare for, so we appreciate you joining us here, and good luck. We're looking forward to watching the next game.
Appreciate you guys having me. This is an awesome event. I appreciate it, and we'll be back next year. Appreciate it, man.
Andrew Kavanaugh re-triggering for Next Level. He gets a step top side, and his lefty high-to-low effort is good to extend Next Level's lead out 5-2 with 2:10 to go in the second quarter. Once again, we see Next Level operating from X. This one a little bit different, whereas the last goal came off of an isolation. This comes off of a pick. And just a nice job of Kavanaugh, both navigating the space as well as the ability to get top side. Like we saw when Next Level established their prior largest lead with a quick answer, Cole Gibstein comes out the front door with the faceoff win. But as opposed to Heimlich being able to get that full goal, that effort goes out of bounds and back to Next Level. Reason Wigman carries the ball into the offensive end and hammers a shot. But Brendan Carroll up to the effort. Legacy Rush looking to clear. 1 minute to play in the second quarter. Shot clock not a factor. Carroll carries into the offensive end. Excuse me, that's Nicholas Clematis. Ryan Parker testing Rice down the righty alley. Reorients, rolls back to his right, draws a slide, slides through it, but Kane is there to make the stop. Matthew Bailey able to pick up the rebound, and with 25 seconds left, throws a long clearing pass to midfield. Wright comes up with the loose ball, carries into the offensive end, and lets go a shot that goes just wide. Next Level's going to back up, look to restart with about 10 seconds left on the clock. Andrew Stark throws up top. Charlie Haley can't get the shot off. Loose ball, and looks like time's going to expire here in the first half. Next Level will take a 5-2 lead into the intermission. Really nice first half there by Next Level. After struggling to get the offense going for about the first 10 minutes of the first quarter, they got one down the stretch and then really demonstrated the ability to operate from behind and get things going offensively, outscoring Legacy Rush 4-1 in the second quarter. We've got a 3-minute break before we come back with second half action in the first game of the 2023 countdown. I'm Terry Foy. Back momentarily. Welcome back to the second half, first game of 20 Countdown. I'm Terry Floyd, CEO of Inside Lacrosse here at Homewood Field on the campus of Johns Hopkins. Next Level Spartans 2025 beat Long Island Legacy 5-2, and an errant clearing pass gives the ball back to Next Level. Dutch Lonis carries into the offensive end. That was a costly mistake for a Legacy Rush team that was looking to change momentum, get the second half started. They scored first, got out to a 1-0 lead. Next Level got on the board with about 10 seconds to go in first quarter. Strength Chase Noise goal. Then it really all Spartans in the second, specifically on the strength of a pair of Anthony Ancinelli. So they carry a 5-2 lead into the third quarter. Mancinelli looking to restart, goes righty, but his high-to-high effort is caught by Brendan Carroll. Legacy Rush looks to clear, throws ahead to Brandon Rizzuto, excuse me. Plays it off Eric Heimlich, one of two goal scorers for Legacy Rush first half. Rush look to get their offense going with about 50 seconds left shot clock. That one of the significant elements of this game, players participating under NCAA rules, many of them for the first time, had Bad Dog National 25 coach Hayden Herman join us during the second quarter and talked about how he doesn't think any of the players on his team played under college. They were asking about some of the elements, strategy, tactics. Mason Solomon operating. He gets tied up and has to lay off a one-handed pass. Seven seconds left on the shot clock. Ryan Parker goes to work on the far side, draws a double. William Wright gets the ball on the ground. And dangerous play. Braz Bashan able to keep the ball out of the goal. No shot clock reset. So the shot clock expires and then gives the ball back to Next Level. But an excellent job by Vachon keeping the ball out. That was not a shot he was in a position to expect. Next Level will retrigger their offense here with Devin Stewart, one of the goal scorers from the first half. Plays it off to Noise, and that shot is high. Mancinelli will restart with 8:40 to go in the third quarter. 48 seconds left on the shot clock. Guarded by Devin Larson. Larson, match feet with Mancinelli. Takes the pass up top. Ultimately decides to lay it off to Colin Guest. Guest guarded by a short stick. Goes left down the alley against Parker. Through to Noise on the backside. Stewart's shot. Offside hip. Question there for Carroll as to where the ball was, but he manages to find it, comes up, throws a clearing pass ahead, and they work back. Larson will now test the far side of the field. But his throw ahead to, I think that's Clematis on the far side, not able to be handled. Stewart carrying into the offensive end, able to get a good look, but his lefty bouncer attempt goes wide. Charlie Haley will restart action. Haley being guarded by Callahan's side. Rolls it out up top. John Offit looking to start the offense. Legacy Rush pressing out there. Thomas Petty. Petty with the dodge about 5 yards above the box. Lays it off to Stewart. Stewart loses the handle before he can get into his jump shot action. Larson comes up with the ground ball, throws it back to Carroll. Legacy Rush looked to clear up the near side. Inzerillo tries to lay it off Matt Chadwick. Chadwick can't handle. Now we've got a loose ball scrum right in front of the substitution box. That's Matthew Bailey that comes up with the loose ball, and we are going to get a flag. I think it's going to be a trip here on Legacy Rush. Some crazy action as Carroll comes out and plays noise as he tries to find space in front of the crease. Loose ball, Haley comes up with it. Lonis at the top of the box. He drops it off to Offit. Offit goes to work on Larson, push down below. And ultimately, this possession is going to end as Offit's backhanded attempt is going to go out across the far sideline. Legacy Rush is going to be man down. Going to be a push, 30-second technical foul. 6:07 to go in the third quarter. Action gets underway with Trevor Phipps. Derek Sturdivant plays it off top to Mancinelli. Mancinelli up top to Offit. Really nice pass down low to Sturdivant. Not sure whether that was a save or hit iron. Either way, we get a shot clock reset, but the loose ball persists. That's Maxwell Bowers going after it on the far sideline, but he can't handle. Once again, we get another shot clock reset. 2 seconds left in the penalty. Penalty is expired. Legacy Rush only now realizing it, and we get next level pulling the ball out. Mancinelli goes to work on a short stick, drops it off to Noyes, and what a shot. Bar down on the roll-off. The most dangerous time in any penalty is shortly after it expires. There's always a sense of complacency. It wasn't the issue of rematching up in this scenario, but you could see that's not a head that you want to make. Legacy Rush defense kind of creating a little bit of offense there. Chase Noyes has shown himself to be a player who's going to can that shot over the course of this game and over the course of the summer. Eric Heimlich coming up with a really nice ground ball off the wing. Already a goal scorer. He comes in and gets his second of the game. Makes it 6-3 with 4:33 to go in the third quarter. So far, Eric Heimlich has been 2/3 of the Legacy Rush offense, and it has come off the faceoff wing both times. This time just showing a knack for finding the ball, and then once he did, carrying through an array of next-level defenders and ultimately able to finish with a high shot down low. Legacy Rush playing 3 goaltenders in this game, and so they've had substitutions at the 20-minute mark. We get Devin Dubendorf in now. He subbed on during that most recent break in the action. Next level looks to get a test for him early. We'll see whether or not we're going to get some goalie-on-goalie action. Doesn't look like it as Braz Vashon lays the ball off, but he was invited to carry into the offensive zone. Got Chase Noyes carrying up the near sideline. Gets it off Offit. Offit up top to Phipps. Phipps, Sturdivant. Sturdivant, guarded by a short stick, goes left side on Pravda. Throws it off, and what hammer from Phipps. This is the midfield offense you like to see if you're a college. Their ability to dodge lefty into a dangerous shooting, then throw that lever pass back across your body to a midfielder who has opened up and faded perfectly off that. And you saw the Legacy Rush defender hedge toward the dodge. And now for the second goal running, we've got the adjacent support, creating the offense and creating this space for a next level shooter. And as opposed to Legacy Rush's response to the last next level goal, this time William Wright making sure that Eric Heimlich is not going to find himself a hat trick with a force of personality ground ball off the wing and win it back, and then a little bit of an adventurous clearing pass upfield, but ultimately settles out next level. And up 7-3 with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, they're in a position to kind of put a stranglehold on this one. Reason Wigman up top plays it off to Thomas Petty. Petty coming back to his left, across the top of the box. Gas. Downloaded Noise, back to Mancinelli. He tries to get a step going lefty, top side. His effort goes high. Noise will restart action with 90 seconds to go, 34 seconds on the shot clock, guarded by Larson. Guest brings a screen. Noise rejects it, goes up top. Tries a crossfield pass, dangerous pass, and it is intercepted. Aiden Eck carries this ball into the offensive end. It's Owen Donnellan. Donnellan moves it along. Owen Kenganis. Up top to AJ Fairs. He goes to work, dodging down the righty alley, looking to roll back to his left. Continuing, and he lets loose a 15-yard shot on the run, and that is too much for Vachon. Beats him offside hip. That is an excellently placed shot to get this deficit back to 3 with 42 seconds to go in the third quarter. We're going to get another face-off here, but whoever wins it is going to have to go quickly if they're going to try to get a shot off before the end of the period. We are playing 12-minute running time quarters here at the countdown. RJ Radonis wins that forward, unable to come with the ground ball, but ultimately it's going to go to next level. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Game clock. Timeout. Next level to preserve the opportunity to convert before the end of the quarter. Nice job there by Radonis, using his body in order to box out the ground ball as the ball rolls out over the near sideline. It's going to be an interesting offensive play call for next level coming out of this timeout, because they're going to restart about 40 yards above the goal in this near sideline. So whether they elect to throw a relatively dangerous pass or carry into the offensive zone with the defense prepared from 20 or 25-yard dodge in order to be able to slide and support and force a pass, this is a play that's going to have to go quickly in order to have enough time to get a look off, assuming there's any type of defense. That's exactly what we see as pass goes high, tipped, out of bounds across the far sideline, goes to Legacy Rush, but the quarter will end. Next level, Spartans 25s lead 7-4 after 36 minutes of action. We'll be back for the final 12 here in 1 minute. Welcome back to fourth quarter action here in game one of the 2023 countdown. I am Terry Tway. Next Level Spartans up 7-4 on Legacy Rush. Our Henry Clark wins the opening faceoff of the fourth quarter, looking to give his team possession to extend the lead. Reason Wigman's shot, bouncing effort goes high. Charlie Haley looks to resume play off the end line. Guarded by Christopher Inzerillo. Goes up top to Andrew Stark. Cross to Petty. Rolls back to his left. Double comes. Switch happens. Dusai staying on Petty. Drops it off to Stark. Stark guarded by a short stick. Going down the lefty alley, and his effort goes wide. .27 seconds left on the shot clock. 10:48 to go in the. Haley. Guarded by Inzerillo. Throws up top to Petty. Moves it across to Guest. Guest looking to go righty against a short stick. Absorbs contact and a double team. Tries to drag it out. Finds space in the middle of the field, and Andrew Cavanaugh with a nice turning lefty overhand finish, high to high. That has a little bit too much speed for Dubendorf. And Next Level takes an 8-4 lead into the final 10 minutes of this game. See RJ Rodanis versus Luka Kuzo here at this face-off matchup. Jonas wins it back to Riley Lugar. He carries into the offensive end, drops it off to right. His shot, very nice sidearm with a lot of just misses. 72 seconds left on the shot clock, 9:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Stark up top to Offit, over to Phipps. Phipps dodges left down the alley, and his shot hits Dubendorf in the face mask. Maxwell Bowers there to gather the rebound. Gives it back to Dubendorf. He restarts the clear. Inzerillo absorbing pressure in the clear. His pass is not handled by Bowers. Cavanaugh comes up with a loose ball, and he's got green space right in front of him. His shot low, saved by Dubendorf. Gathered by Inzerillo. Ball back on the ground, but ultimately settled by Callum McLaughlin. Next Level drops into a deep ride. Throws ahead, Bears. He's going to carry into the offensive end, absorbing some pressure from Lonez. McLaughlin up top, getting harassed by Will Taylor. Gives it to Ryan Parker, guarded by Parker. Looks to take Bryce down the righty alley. Bangs it through X. Donnellan moves it up top. McLaughlin back to Donnellan. Donnellan is going to earn a slash from Dominic Sarno as he took a check off the back of the head. 7:57 to go in the fourth quarter, trailing 8-4. Legacy Rush going to have an opportunity here on extra man. They're going to call timeout to set up. Look that they like, feeling that this is a meaningful opportunity. Legacy Rush just 9 shots in this game so far. 2 goals from Eric Heimlich from long stick midi, both off of face-off. And with 12 saves out of their trio of goaltenders in this one, had it not been for a 60% day in the goal, this one could be a little bit more out of hand. really says a lot about the defensive effort of the next level Spartans. And with 7:57 to go in the fourth quarter, we are going to go into a lightning delay. Check that. Action continues here on Homewood Field, but nothing doing for Legacy Rush, as they are unable to find a good look on the penalty. Had an opportunity on the ride to potentially get the ball back, but quickly turn it over. Next level now looking to kill this. Next level offsides on clear. Legacy Rush looking to get the ball back. 8 seconds left on the penalty. And now that lightning delay arrives. So we will be paused until this delay expires. We'll be back when action resumes.